that drip from my walk. I get that drip from my walk.
Well, it is currently 9:45, 15 minutes till Wacky Wednesday, Salvation Army. And there's a good amount of people. Like I said, almost every Wednesday it seems like there's more and more people. Like, I don't know if they're watching the vlogs or if they just want to come thrift. But next Wednesday, I'm not gonna be coming to this Salvation Army. Since I'm kind of like homeless right now, if you guys didn't know or if you guys don't know, I did move out of my old apartment just because bad vibes and just there was mildew and mold in the AC. It was bad for me and Captain, so we had to get out of there. So we did as best as we can, we moved out of there, but our new apartment won't be ready till the 1st. If you guys watched my apartment shopping video, then you would have saw the apartment that I wanted to get, but unfortunately I didn't get approved for that. But it's okay, everything happens for a reason, you know, everything is meant to be. I did check out a second place the other day off camera and it is really nice. It has wood floors, everything is remodeled. Obviously it doesn't have a balcony and all that good stuff. It's not in a gated community, but you know, it is what it is. This is only gonna be temporary, probably for another year, and then hopefully I can, you know, upgrade and see where it takes me. That being said, I am gonna be staying at my dad's house for the next 2 weeks in Coral Springs, so that means I'm gonna be thrifting in Coral Springs, but I'm also gonna be going to like Miami. I'm not just gonna be going there, but I am gonna be hitting up Wacky Wednesday over there next week. So maybe we'll find different things, maybe we'll see, I don't know, we'll see what it's like at a different Salvation to see if it's always like this or what the case may be. As far as the raffles for the NMDs, the Tommy, the Fear of God shorts, and the Nautica, Tommy, NMDs, and Fear of God shorts. All 4 of those. The video either is going up before this or it's going directly after this. I'm sorry, I just had to wait to release the video because PayPal would have refunded everybody and then no one would have got a chance to win the raffles. So I had to wait a few days for like the heat to die down. Now I could pick the raffle and send it out to you guys. Now, for the following giveaways or whatever the case may be, again, PayPal isn't letting me do giveaways, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. But I am gonna have something on my website that says dollar donations. Want to find out more about that? Then make sure you follow me on Instagram at DITR954. If you don't want to know more about that, then don't follow me on DITR954. So let's go get in line before these people get the good stuff.
Good morning. Wait a minute.
You messed up, I now opened both doors.
Yeah, wait a minute.
It's a new guy. The new guy didn't know how to open up both doors, so he fucked up. He fucked up so hard. Look at that. Might have to come back to that. But first we gotta hit up this.
Oh my goodness, it is so beautiful.
Let's see. Any good shoes? No good shoes.
Good morning.
Alright.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Oh my goodness, it's such a beautiful day. Bonjour, bonjour. I see some new faces. Good morning. It is Wacky Wednesday. Good morning.
Well, we hit the champion jackpot. It's all kids jerseys, but we got about 4 champion jerseys and about 4 t-shirts. Well, that was a really good day. I mean, like I said, I went to the kids section. Usually I don't go to the kids section. You know, well, actually I do go to the kids section. I'll look and see if they have like some kind of jackets or something. But I look and I see a champion jersey. I'm like, oh, sick, a champion jersey, awesome. Then I find another one, I'm like, whoa. Then I found another one, and then in total I found like 4 or 5, all the same size. So it had to be like a kid that just donated all his old jerseys. And then we got 4 t-shirts, which was pretty decent. Now I'm gonna go to my storage unit and pick up the Tommy sailing jacket that if you guys want, you can donate the $1. It's not gonna be a raffle, but if you guys want to donate, and it is what it is. So for obvious reasons, I'm not going to show you guys where my storage unit is or like what it even looks like, but I will show you the inside of it. As you guys see, this is my whole entire 2-bedroom apartment plus my inventory room that is in here. And there's just so much things. I have to get to that rack to get the Tommy sailing. And like, I don't know, I have to actually, I think I'm gonna come tomorrow to reorganize all this, cause like if stuff sells, there's no way I can get in this to get it out. All right, we got the Tommy sailing, and then we got the color block Nautica. These 2 are gonna be the next, well, you guys know. So now that we picked up those 2 jackets, we're gonna head to Goodwill, and then that's just gonna be the end of the trip to the thrift. You know, it's gonna be a very short video, but I have to go back to my mom's house and make this video, like show you guys what I got. Then I'm gonna do the raffle video. Then I'm gonna go all the way down to my dad's house in Coral Springs and have lunch with him and whatnot. So today's gonna be a fairly short vlog, but I feel like I already got some good things. Like I said, we got the champion jerseys, and now that I picked up the Tommy Sailing and the Nautica, there's some good things going. So hopefully it'll be a semi-lit vlog. Maybe we'll find some good stuff at Goodwill right now. Maybe we won't find anything, not too sure. But I also did go thrifting yesterday. This is actually one of the jerseys that I found. It's a Kappa jersey. It is for sale. And a lot of people have said, Emilio, like I wanted to buy that, but I see you wearing it. Guys, 90% of my stuff is used, obviously. Like I go to Goodwill and I find it. You guys see me find it. So if I wear something that is for sale, or if I wear something and then put it for sale, you guys actually get a better luck than like me wear. Like you guys are lucky that I'm wearing it. Reason is because I'm gonna wash it before I sell it. I'm not gonna personally wear something and sell it used. That's disgusting. But if I find something used, then yeah, I leave it as it is. For example, the 1976 Poison shirt. Found it vintage, found it used, didn't do anything. I sold it to a guy in New York and he's like, you know, thanks so much. The shirt came in and I just love it. The vintage smell, it really brought me back to the 70s or the 80s or whatever date I just said, I totally forgot. And that's the reason why I don't really, also I don't want to take a chance of ruining things. But the stuff I do personally wear, if I do ruin it, then it is what it is. I'll take it out of inventory, then I keep it. But with the people that say like, oh, why are you wearing stuff that's for sale? It's my closet. When you guys have your own clothing store, then you guys can wear your inventory that for sale. Just like the owners of Round 2 Vintage. He wears every single vintage shirt that comes in and then sells it, just so that way he can kind of have it as a picture or whatever the case may be. But we're pulling up to Goodwill, so let's get it, guys. Travis Scott has his own merch. Rodeo. So first glancing at these colors, it kind of looks like a Nautica jacket, but if you look, it's a vintage American Eagle. That's kind of crazy. With the purple on the inside. No branding or anything, but kind of crazy. Got like this purple Adidas windbreaker. Almost looks like a soccer jersey. How like that has the things on it. Talk about a rip-off of Polo. Look, they use the same kind of tag. A little horse guy. It's Hunter's Run. That's so funny. With a guy skiing. So I was wondering like, why am I not finding anything? And then I see this and this guy, he got all the good stuff. He has this Nautica Competition jacket. So shout out to him. Early bird got the worm. I'm trying to see what this is though. It has like green with white. Fire Competition. Hell yeah. Since summer's coming up and people are gonna want some bathing suits, I did just happen to look over here. We got this Nautica color blocking. Well guys, that's why you gotta go early, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at all. You know, I actually talked to the kid. Shout out to him. He might be watching this vlog. I showed him my YouTube channel and whatnot. And he got some good stuff, and I took down his Instagram, so I might like hit him up and be like, yo, maybe I'll come by and do like a trip to the thrift. I'll check you out. Maybe I'll buy some of your pieces and we can work something out. So that was kind of cool. He was about the same age as us. You know, it wasn't like a 30-year-old eBay reseller mom that is just doing it for money. You know, he was wearing vintage stuff. He was wearing a vintage Chicago Bulls, what do you call it, gym shorts, and he was just definitely fit the part. So you can tell he was part of the culture, not like a culture vulture that is just buying stuff just so they can make money, like the girl reseller that we know, you know? So I'm headed home to my mom's house. I'll show you guys the quick haul that I got, as well as film the raffle video and start the donations for the Tommy. Now again, it's not a raffle, guys. If you guys want to know more info, just follow me on Instagram. But I am gonna have $1 YouTube donation on my website from now on. If you guys want to donate, so be it. You know, you can donate $1, you can donate 10. Whatever it is, the proceeds are going to help me make more content, buy more things, and just overall be a better YouTuber for you guys. All right guys, so I'm first gonna show you what I copped yesterday, which off camera. To start it off, we have size 2XL Polo Ralph Lauren 4th zip with the ski patches. I was so surprised when I found this and I was so happy also. This seems like it's brand new, like the person maybe wore it once or twice, but as you guys see, the ski patch. So we have it in red, size 2XL, and then we have blue, size 2XL. Same exact thing with the skiing patch on the right sleeve. Again, they both feel brand new, like they've never been washed or rarely worn. This is already sold, unfortunately. It went really fast. We have this Kappa jersey. I believe this star is a Brazil, same as this. It's a Brazil team. On the back, we have number 10 with the Kappa logo. So this is sold, but this is still for sale. So we have this Kappa jersey with the Kappa going down the sleeve. It says it's a size medium, but fits about a large since I'm about a large. Next, we have this Nike official Paris Saint-Germain soccer jersey. On the left, we have Respect. On the right, we have the soccer, number 10. And a lot of you guys said that this person doesn't play for this team anymore, but I don't know why. I looked this up on eBay, and these jerseys go for like $200, which is kind of stupid. Like, why would someone spend $200 on this? So I'm not sure. Maybe it's because it's an official jersey, but super fire. This is a size large, by the way. Getting into today's pickups. If you guys know, or if you guys have been watching my vlogs for a while, you know that I'm obsessed with Paige jeans. I had no idea about them till I went to Plato's Closet Boca, saw that they had Paige jeans sitting there, didn't buy them, went to the Boca Mall and saw that Paige jeans were like $300, so I was like, oh man, I gotta get Paige jeans. So while I was in Goodwill, I just happened to find a pair of Paige jeans. These are a size 32, which is my size, so these are staying in the personal, sorry guys. Brand new with tags, size XL. We have this Walt Disney tie-dye, Donald Duck, and on the back it has a huge imprint. So it's like him ducking through a wall, which is kind of cool. Next, we have size medium, vintage South Park in this green color with all the South Park characters. This isn't vintage, but I do like double printed, as well as NASCAR stuff. It says really bright. So we have a size large NASCAR, Super Chevy. The dates on the back. It's from 2011. A vintage Element t-shirt. This doesn't have a size tag, but if I had to guess, it's about an XL, large to XL. The green with the contrasting green around the collar. Then on the back, we have the Element symbol. I struck gold in the kids section. Like I said, I usually just happen to just pass by to the kids section, but today we struck gold and we found nothing but Champion jerseys. So these are a size large, 14 to 16, which is kids. But we have this Jazz Malone, number 32. You guys know, or as you guys can see, I'm not a sports person. I don't follow sports, so I'm sorry. So this one is the Sonics, number 20. Peyton. This one is an XL, but I'm pretty sure all of them fit about the same size. Just make sure you guys check link down below. It's probably gonna fit like a men's small, maybe sometimes a men's medium, but it looks like they're all about a men's small. So we have the Clippers, number 54, Rogers. And last but not least, we have the Rockets, Barkley. So all these are a kid's large to 14 to 16, so if that's your size or like a men's small, probably fit you. Maybe men's extra small, I'm not sure. Now getting into the shorts, since it is getting into summer, I figured might as well start copping bathing suits and shorts. So we have this vintage size medium Champion gym shorts with the Champion logo right there, as well as the Champion's all embroidered spell out at the bottom. These do have pockets on each side. Next, we have New Age size XL Tommy Hilfiger, but it's like the vintage style. It has Hilfiger spell out with the Tommy flag embroidered right there. These do have two pockets on each side, no back pockets, and it does have a side Velcro pocket. So size XL Tommy bathing suit. Then the last item for today, we have this vintage color blocking Nautica bathing suit, size small. Could probably fit a medium though, just because the elastic seam is pretty stretched out. Pockets on each side as well as the back pocket. Final piece, I did pick up this NBA basketball lamp. It's like a vintage style. It has Spalding NBA, and then on the back it has NBA. I think that this is already sold as well. I texted one of my boys and said, yo, would you want this for your store? And he said, actually, I'd probably want that for my man cave at home, so he's gonna probably take that from me. But if not, then you guys will see that on the website. Everything will be listed on my website, linked down below for all this right away, so make sure you guys check out that. As well as you guys will see on the front page, there's gonna be a $1 YouTube donation. There's not gonna be any picture. Actually, I might have a picture of like my YouTube or like my YouTube channel, but it's not gonna have any picture item, and it's not gonna say raffle, it's gonna say YouTube donation. It's gonna be at $1. You guys can give as many donations as you want. I'm gonna stop the donations probably, today's Wednesday, probably Friday, I'll stop the donations. Now this isn't a raffle, but if it was, then you guys would be entering for this. So YouTube donations, $1, size XL, color blocking, Tommy Hilfiger sailing jacket. I have this for sale on the website, so make sure you guys go check it out. But again, $1 donation, so make sure you guys check it out. So you go to link in bio, you scroll down, you'll see featured. That's where you guys go. Good luck, guys. It ends Friday. Also, follow me on Instagram to find out more about all this stuff at DITR954. Unfortunately, that's all we have for today's vlog. Like I said, I have to go to my dad's house and just do a bunch of stuff for today. So I'm gonna quickly upload this inventory. The next video you guys will see will be the winners for the past giveaway, or the past raffles. So make sure you guys come back for that. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another EMC vlog. And don't forget, guys, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it, guys.
Bad bitch, look, no. I'm smoking dope to a zone. Money coming from the vault. I get the drip from my wall. I get the drip from my wall.